You see, if I went out and usually when I skied and it was not really cold and I wore just earmuffs, I usually had almost white blonde hair from the sun. The only time I wore hats was when it was really cold and the earmuffs were, not good enough. So I've been going outside with my hair wet, and my hair's getting, and this has only been doing this 3 times in a row. So yeah, yeah. I usually just put hair conditioner in and my new stuff I've been putting in, and I use the other stuff's already in my hair products. So it's like my hair is so nice and silky soft. Oh, excuse me. I have a friend. You want to see that? Yeah, you bit the hell out. No, you keep your little bitey. Yeah, go. Hi. Hi, how are you? Oh, darn it. Oh, well. Anyway, if you come on in, chat, put a thumbs up. It's all great. I really appreciate it. Okay, we're going to be talking about going on eBay, and I had this thing, is it real or is it fake? I took them down a long time ago, but we got a lot of people complaining about the debit boxes, which, oh, I wouldn't want to get a real one. I really wouldn't. Oh boy, I got a lot of them fake ones, man. We opened up a lot of fake ones. There was nothing real. Oh, and then there was the Beanie Baby. Oh, it's so damn cute. It was this white, just perfectly white Beanie Baby. And I remember getting it, and it says, dormant, thing. Oh, I'm dormant after hanging out with me. And went, woohoo, let's party. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it started right away. The third night I had brought home, I had, opened up the package for the Beanie Baby. I had, my son goes, Mom? I go, yeah. He goes, did you see what walked, like past you? And I go, no, I was sleeping. And we had where it was like a kind of, my sofa that I was sleeping on, taking my nap, had like a high back, and I really didn't. If you lay back, you couldn't see nothing, so I didn't. No, it was when we moved the sofas around, and I got to see the door. And the door has like this glass way on top. Like you would have to be extremely tall when you see this glass that's like, I call it the crescent moon shape. It's just like, and it's like got the little 3 sections or 4 sections, and then you can see. Now, if you see a pair of eyes and hair that looks like light colored hair and it's a guy, you make out the features of a man, and they're floating up on there. And I'm sitting there going, okay, all right, what's going on here? So I'm like, I tell my daughter what happened, and I go, I can't find that, that Beanie Baby. Have you seen it? Oh yeah, we were playing with it last night. Really? Last night? Was it about this time? And she goes, oh yeah. And I'm like, you were playing with this doll. What were you doing? Oh, we were, asking it questions like a seance. And I go, oh, lovely. I got the answer and I got it out of the house. Oh, God. I videotaped it leaving the house. I asked somebody if they wanted that, and yeah. Ooh, my order came in for my mask. Ooh. Well, it's more or less for work, but yeah. So yeah, I have a video of me taking that doll on a trip to the post office and mailing it to someone who was forewarned what I experienced. And it's really awakened, wants to party. And they're like, okay. They took that, never heard a word from that person ever again. I'm like, all right, you know how you're like, don't want to knock on the door, but you still want to see if they're inside? And you're going, oh shit. Oh, maybe I should send them a Christmas card and hope they send one back. You know? Hi. You remember that beanie baby I sent you about a couple years ago? So how have you been? Question mark. Be a good, yeah, maybe I can hear from that person. Because good Lord, I don't think they knew what they were getting into. They thought they were getting a free beanie baby. Oh, honey, you got a free beanie baby that comes with a bunch of spooks too. Woo wee! I'm like, oh boy, that is so much fun. So yeah, I that was my last item that I bought because I cannot. As for myself, I did not get any proof as video, and this sucker was sneaky. Every time we tried to, stuff would happen, things would drain. It was horrendous. And every evening that I had to deal with this, it was draining me out of everyone else was dealing with having all this stuff happen. My daughter took the doll, did they were doing a seance with it, and then I woke up and there's this thing floating way up high, and I'm watching it and I'm going, holy fucking shit. And shame. Oh, I was going crazy. Hey John, good evening. Hey John, what do you get when you cross running shorts? Okay, what do you get when you cross running shorts and dingle balls? You got Spanish running shorts. And guess what I got? I got Spanish running shorts. Dingle balls, two dingle balls. I got Spanish running. I ordered them and I thought they would look different, because in the catalog they look really cool. I think they look all right. I think I'll be all set for anything that is Hispanic, but I wear it at home usually. I hardly go out in public with it unless, I want to embarrass one of my kids. My daughter doesn't like me wearing it. So usually I'll wear it around her just because I'm that kind of mom. Hey, you don't like that? Da, 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 da. I don't know. Well, anyway, may God rest the soul of Pope Francis today. Yes, I heard about that. Oh, I heard about that way early in the morning. I got my information and I'm like, oh boy. Yeah. So I wonder who they have in their mixed, who they're going to bring forth as a pope. Are they going to bring another Polish pope? This is the things my grandma used to say because she was Catholic, you know. She was a real strict Catholic. Oh boy, but when that woman drove, there was a potty mouth grandma. I learned most of my swear words from both my grandparents. Boy, oh boy. So when I got older, my grandmother tried the I'm going to give you the soap trick. I also told her that last week she said this and this and this, and grandpa said this and this and that. She just looked at me. Oh God, never mind. Because palm olive, oh, before dinner it just ruins your taste buds. You have to learn to talk your way out of crap. Oh, yeah. That's why I quit swearing. It just got too pain in the butt. So, if you're thinking of going on eBay and you think you might be buying a joke item, always think again. Because I thought I'm just like spending an extra, because you could get beanie babies. Sometimes they're like, I don't know. Back then when I was buying this item, it was beanie babies were going like $9.99 and $10, or the most 12 with free shipping. So, you know, I thought, shit, this thing's, 25 and a $5 shipping. So shoot, you're making pretty good. The most you get is like $15 for a beanie baby. This one's going for like 25. Ooh, baby. That thing, my joke was that thing better be so haunted it's gonna blow my socks off. Oh yeah, you get what you ask for. Oh yeah, God's going, oh, you wanna play? Oh, I'm gonna get you good. Hey, come on in, Dev.
Okay. You got packages by the stove.
Okay, thanks. Whew, my packages came. Ooh, let me go get them. The excitement. And the excitement of soon my hair will be, I don't need to go to a salon. I just need to go outside. All right, let's go in. Yeah, I like my purple walls. You are staying in here, mister. Come here. Okay, gotta throw my cat. All right, you stay. Because I got some cool stuff. Do, 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 do. Oh, you need progressive. All right, we're gonna open some packages. Nope, you're staying in here, mister. Yeah, there's no litter box out there. So I don't want to have him out there, and there's nowhere for him to go. So, and I don't want to clean up more than what I already do. There we go. All right. I got some packages. Okay, now I got 2 packages recently, and this is one of them. Oh, I love the color purple. It really looks good for this. This is Cal Scruffy. Oh boy, is this going to be fun. This is for work. Um, I am a cat person. This is a cat. Yeah. I gotta see it. Wrong side. Oh God. Where's... There we go. See? My new mask. Meow, meow, meow. Okay. All right. Something for work. Oh, let's see. Superhero stuff for Hero Shop. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. They're all the same, but it's a SpongeBob. Oh yeah. Yeah, if I can't get any weirder, There. SpongeBob. All right. So let's see if I can do this a little bit. I hope you're uplifted too. And that's it, you know. And they're all the same. They're SpongeBob. My figuration is I open one as I go. Because that's a lot. See, I got all the same, you know, so I can worm one new one each day I work. So I don't have to worry about washer to try to. But this one's a little more elasticer. This one's tighter. Nickelodeon. Wow, I can't believe it. Neck Gator. Oh, that's funny. So, that's what I got. I got it on eBay. So, all right. Okay. Here's to all of you. So, John, did you have a good Easter? Tell me how your Easter was. I'm going to quickly get my hair. Hi. Welcome. Put a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm so people can find us. And stay tuned, you know. Text, you know, keep it nice. Yeah. Well, I told my son we went back out because I forgot to get pie, and we end up spending a little more than the pie, but I bought a rump roast and many other items and fresh fruit, and I had points earned that were going to go bad, and it was like $15 taken off for my grocery bill. Oh, excuse me. You're under, and I don't appreciate if you bite me. I bite you. Recently, I don't know what happened. You see, I need to go underneath the bed and get my grabby thing again. Because, you see, my cat, Bobby likes under things, and a lot of my stuff that I like, he likes it too. You know, my panties too. Boy, does he like my panties and bra. I couldn't find my favorite bra for a week. And I'm like, where the hell did it go? God dang, you know, and I was looking all around for it. And finally, I got my grabby things. And then I started looking underneath the bed, and my cat was getting all precarious and mad at me, didn't want me to go around in this area. So my son took the cat, and I went underneath there and found out that some of my, yeah, you like some of my smelly things, don't you? Yeah, you know it. So it's hilarious. My cat had a lot of my undergarments. Yep, even my favorite brassiere, and I'm going, really? Yeah. So I had put it up on my easel, and I see this black paw go out, grab it up, pull it down, and go underneath the bed. I'm like, Oh, no, you're not. It's mine. I'm wearing that today. So here it is. I'm trying to get ready for work. And my cat is pulling. I pull it out. And it's like a fucking, yeah, it's like a comedy. I pull it out and it pulls it back. And I'm like, ugh. Finally I get it. And I'm like, geez. I throw it on my body and I said, now try to get it. And he looked at me and went, wow. I went back underneath there. I went, oh, geez. At least I get some break. I'll go make my coffee now. Sometimes getting dressed is a feat of its own when you have animals. And it doesn't matter cats. I've had my one friend's dog, you know, the little chihuahua. Boy, that thing was full of a lot of... boy, that thing for being as old as it really was full of a lot of energy. When that thing was young, that was a mean little thing. Oh, trust me. Yep, made you look like a little angel. So, I'm hoping everybody enjoyed 420. I did, and let's see, what did I get? Oh, it's over. Don't attack my feet, little turd. Oh, I'm gonna get a new baby. I'm gonna get a new baby. My dingle balls, la la la. Da 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 da. I didn't know this. Oh, I went to San Bernardino Elementary. Of course, I know what that song goes for. Oh yeah. Steffi got always, you dance with the senior. I always got the ugliest kid in class. My dad used to joke about that. See, all you have to do is this stuff. You see, if they're really ugly, just put your hand over their face, all right? And there you go. Mwah! That's how you kiss. Guys, I looked at my dad. Oh, Jesus. And then recently, Will had I get these advice from people that I can put in a comedy skit, literally. Like a real good comedy skit. So I made dinner yesterday, got it together. My son came later. He came when we were just finishing up. But we all sat down. He sat down first, and I asked my ex, I said, you can join us. Here's a plate. Come and join us. Eat. So I had roast beef. Usually what I like to do roast beef and do the ham and like the honey. And I didn't do that this year. Kicked myself in the ass. I'm going to do marmalade, whatever. I'll maybe do ham. I don't know. But anyway, I did roast beef and it came out well. We had to go, my son and I went shopping at, Saturday, so we had to stop at Walmart to get the bags. Because I like to cook in the bags. They're way easier to clean. No 9 yards. It's just easy. You hardly have to work at it. It's just me, but it is what it is. Anyway, I hope that John had a wonderful time. I think I'm going to end up getting tan. Well, anyway, I look good with a tan. I just want to save money on my hair. I want to give it a break because when you do a lot of chemicals, it's just not really good after a while, and I wanted to give it a break, and I'm going to ask if the lady ever contacts me. She hasn't contacted me in a while, and I'm going to reach out to her when my hair is done changing to where I have it, where it'll get lighter on top. So I enjoyed dinner with my son, and we talked a little bit, and We connected. It was nice connecting with him. You know, he gets like me when he gets tired. He gets kind of bitchy, but besides that, I got a good kid. You know, I really wish that he would find a nice lady that. But you know, my prayers are always with my son. My son told me, you know, Mom, I got no gray hair. And I go, oh, yeah. He goes, what side of the family do I get that from? It's not your dad's. Your dad was getting gray hair before me. So I'm not the blame for that one. And he goes, really? I go, yeah, your dad was getting gray hair at the age of 18. What about you, Mom? And I go, I don't know. You know, and he goes, Mom, and I go, I've been told I have none, but maybe some of the people do my hair, remember, they need to get their eyeballs checked. And he's laughing. He goes, yeah, Mom, I know. Okay, some of my genes are good, okay? You know, my son will go, yeah, hey, where do you get the smarts from your side of the family, Mom? Thank you. Yeah, I know. Good Lord. It really isn't your dad's side. It really. Oh God, I'm terrible. Anyway, we need to talk about more positive stuff. So I'll keep it. So my son was he recently got his hair cut, and I thought it was quite nice that he did so. And he looks very professional. I'm very like, wow, my kid's not bad, you know. So he doesn't look all scraggly. I'm sure he'll look more professional when he delivers food. He said right now he doesn't want to work at the place I'm working at. So I said, okay. Because he said that right now he's just happy with what he's dealing with financially. And I'm like, okay, all right. So it is what it is, you know? So my son's seen like a headless guy walking in the hallway. I never seen it. I only seen the guy that, was literally you could see his face and he looked like, a young blonde guy. Just hanging around outside. Come on out. No. I remember going, oh crap. And I was in the bathroom and I'm thinking, oh fuck. I gotta go across the hallway where you can see the door with the moon thing and if he's there. So I'm like, I wait and my daughter comes out and I go, that's when I asked what she was doing and she told me that they were playing with the bear and that's when I got the bear. When I walked, I seen nothing. Yeah, I was like, oh cute. Yeah. Yep. So there were certain things that I think that got the bear going real good. It was after my son said he's seen uh, a entity walk down the hallway that was headless, and I was like, my daughter. I don't know if she did anything, but she said, "Yeah, we had it in the room, or something." I said, "Did you do anything?" And they were having a seance, but they didn't include the bear. But I think the bear was in the room. That's what it was because they said, yeah, but I seen something real creepy. I was to go on a job interview, and it was in a faraway place, in a desolated faraway place. And I had been still had the doll, and I said, "Well, God, give me a sign not to go." And an air compressor that was turned off turned on, so I'm like, okay, I'm just going to unplug it because it was plugged in. Anything could have happened, a short in a circuit, something like that. So I'm like, so, but it's really hard to turn on. In fact, after I turned it off and I still had it plugged in, I tried repeatedly to turn it on and it would not turn on. My son is the only one that could turn that one on. I can't. I have to have that done by him. So that's what I usually do. So I was able to turn it off by kicking it. And you kick it a certain way, or you don't push it, but you kick it a certain way, it turns on. So So I learned the hard way that going on eBay, you can get haunted items and they can scare the crap out of you. I didn't go for that job though. And a lot of people, from what I was reading, the one ads back then, I found out that that certain job was because of the amount of pay wasn't enough and it was in a desolated area. You had to have a good driving vehicle. A lot of people would end up like quitting, and I would have been one of them, and I'm just glad I didn't have to deal with that. But that was really weird. Right when I said, hey, give me a sign that this is not a good job. I don't know how haunted or what was with that bear, but it really was creepy. I didn't really care to deal with it, and the person I sent it to knew about it and didn't believe me, so I don't know what happened to that person. So I think I'll send them I'll send them a card or something, maybe hoping for a response of some kind, seeing what happens. Oh boy. Yeah. Because some people like me go, oh, let's go on eBay. Let's buy something haunted and let's see how fun this is going to be. Dun, 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 dun. And you see me running to the mailbox, and you go to the mailbox, you're like, dun, 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 and you run there and you get this item and you, oh, stuff just 3 days. It was like people were. My son said that he just had no restful sleep. I don't think he said he had any nightmares. I would have to ask him, but it's been such a long time. It's not like he takes notes and go, oh, let me think back. I don't know if anyone had any nightmares, and I don't remember getting any nightmares while having this. So it was more or less when we got it, when I mailed it off, the day I mailed it off, everything quit. The eerie feeling, everything just quit. It was like sucked out, and wherever that thing went, that's where all the eerie shit. So hopefully they mailed it off quickly over in the mailroom, because good lord, that was one scary doll. And that's coming from somebody who thought that it was like kind of a joke. Like somebody was making an extra 20, $30 and going, because back then, when I bought this Beanie Baby, they were going no more. A Primo Beanie Baby was going about maybe $15, 14 with free shipping. A lot of people couldn't give the crappers away. They all hoarded all these Beanie Babies. There was people who got divorced and had separation of their babies. Kid you not, look it up. I happen to find these, weird pictures. I'm like, separation of Beanie. I also was studying law, and that they had my one teacher said, hey, give me a weird, court case, and the one I came up of was on Beanie Babies. So I thought of them as kind of like, oh, someone's making an extra buck. Uh, so I paid the money. After everything was done and said with the it was about $30. So I waited and took about a week to get, and I finally got it. It was for me a big deal. I opened it up online, and it nothing happened right away. It was like, okay, you know, nothing. My kids seen it before I did. It was like, it was playing with me. Oh yeah, it wanted to get me alone. Not while I was with, when my family was up and stuff. It wanted to get me when my family was sleeping. And I'm like going, yeah, should I go to here? Now I didn't go to the interview, and I realized much later that it was a good, I guess, choice, because I would have maybe had the job for a month, maybe 2 months, but yeah, it wouldn't have lasted that long. So I am glad that I went and did something for myself, and I actually just, it made me think. Not the spirit from the bear, but do I really need this job that bad? The wear and tear on my car, the wear and tear on myself, getting up early and stuff. It's not like I'm making like, 30, $40 an hour. I'm just, making, minimum wage. Psh, yeah, it was like most of the other jobs were like $15, but this job that they had me like being security should have been way more than what they were offering, and it was like horrible hours. So I said to myself, "Oh, this sucks." You know, you gotta pay your people more, and it was in. It just gave me the creeps because I think Zach Baggins went to this place. They had kids that passed away, and they were going to close up the doors of the school. It's a specialized school, and they had a cook, and they had for security. They're going to hire me for security, and I was walking around. Oh boy, did I feel creepy, like somebody was watching me, and it was like I was with this one lady, and I'm like looking at her. It's just getting dusk, and she's like, this is pretty much, if you're working nights, they want you there before dusk, is pretty much what they stated. There, you know, before it gets dark or whatever. And I'm like, really? That's what their rule was when I went there. They could change it. They were telling me, we like him here, so we make sure if you if you have car problems, you'll be found out if you're out in the daylight. So I see their meaning in a sense. So anyway, I never went there, and I had friends who I knew of other people, like their friends going there, and they said that they were treated horrible, and the place is just haunted as all get up. They need to pay people more because it's like really scary. And I'm like, really? She goes, yeah, didn't you go to that courtyard and you went to that gym? And I go, yeah. What did you feel when you walked between that? And I go, oh, like I was going to a funeral. And she goes, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. So it felt really uneasy, like something bad happened while someone was walking. Someone did the dirty deed and someone got hurt, and you can feel the anguish, and you're going, God damn, this is just, woo. They told me that I couldn't get the cook's job, which would have been $15 an hour, that I was going to get the other job, which would have me put $500 out to be a security guard, which I really didn't have the money. And even though I wasn't doing well financially, I wasn't broke. So I just said, oh, hell with it. And, I waited and waited, and, I ended up getting another job. It took me a bit. So here I am. Here I am. Me and my chillas. I got these over at, that's right. I enjoyed my 420. I got like free ones. Yeah. I got chillas. They're just hard to freaking open. I got a lot of cool stuff. So guess what else I have Oh boy. Oh. Row of Moon Rock Pre-Roll Skywalker. Dun dun dun. Oh yeah. How I spent yesterday, I was full as a tick. I swear to God, I was just like, I ate and ate. Oh my goodness, I couldn't eat. I ate most of my pie and then I gave the pie to my chickens. They all love me. I go out there. They're hoping for more pie. Grits is out there hoping for some pie. Why did I call one grits? So when I could tell people kiss my grits when they actually visit me, I got grits and they'll be kissing that. I'm sorry, grits. I'm putting you through this. God damn. Freshness guaranteed after opening. Smells delicious. This is Moonrock Pre-Roll Skywalker Flower Distillate and Keef. Whoa, boy. We got... Oh, boy. They put it this way. Yes, I've been to my favorite place. That's right. I've been to the source. They ran out of the... On 420, I got a black one, like a total black one. I can go to anywhere. Alright, so got this at the source. This was my birthday thing, so... For some reason, I took this outside. I have no idea why I carried it outside, but I carried it outside. So anyway, what do you get with jogging shorts meets, I guess you would say, look at that. Mexican shorts. All right, got the Mexican thing. That's cool. All right. Whew. Damn, did you see that? I went to the source. Damn, they had so many good deals. Ooh-wee. And then if you spend a certain amount of money, you get free items. You get a choice between, you know, a joint or chillers, you know. Oh. I normally have my TV on, but apparently, I didn't want to get spanked. YouTube loves to spank me. They're like, bend over, Omega. I'm like, no, I didn't mean to. I just thought, nice music in the background. That was from a movie. Spanker, spanker. Oh, no. Yep. Oh, boy. Woo. Oh, they are well worth it. Oh, boy, yes. Right, turd bag? My cat's all zoned out. Bobby. I have a cat. He's weird. He really is. I go to bed. One day I'm like, God dang, I'm hot. And I'm sleeping in shorts, so I know that I'm hot in one area only, right here, and that's where my cat decided to lay on me. I wake up with, God, Jesus Christ. Bobby, he's just out for the count. He didn't give no, he's like, I'm like moving him. Oh, Jesus. Whew. And then when I brush my hair, I'm brushing it, I'm getting busy. And suddenly, he's right behind me, stopping me, going, you gotta brush my hair too. So they have really good deals. I don't know what kind of deals they have rolling, but I got electronic because when I go outside, I do not feel comfortable enough to fire up any more weed on my own, so I bring this for my outside use. I get this for my indoor use. Oh, there's the hairbrush. So yeah. Wow. It's almost been an hour. My cat, he's like, he's asleep already. So anyway, I had miniature sandwiches. They were delicious. With the Hawaiian bread. My son ate a whole bunch of the Hawaiian bread, hardly of the other stuff. But, I said, oh, well, that's what he wants, more for me. What I usually do is get coleslaw and use the beef make coleslaw and my beef, my meat, my roast beef, and it's good to go. So everyone, sounds like John had a good time, connecting with family and friends, It's nice to have a good family get together. And this is a rapper, Cal Scruffy. He has some good stuff out there. If I say any of them, I will probably get stricken. So he has just, look it up on your own, Cal Scruffy. I'm sure that you can find him on YouTube. You can find him on the internet. Yeah. Because I do not want to get into any more trouble with YouTube with anything, because that's what happens. If I mention anybody or if I sing a couple tunes of their song, boom, I get spanked. YouTube goes, Omega, you been a bad girl. We're going to spank you good. So, Omega's tired of getting spanked. So it's 49. 10 minutes. So we are going to be talking about ghosts. And there's some hauntings that have been proven that they're more of a poltergeist. And it's a poltergeist because, for say, you have 11, 12, even in some case, you got a teenager between the ages of 11, ranging all the way to 18 and 19, where they're going through an emotional period in their life. They're bringing it home from school or even work, and it's manifesting as a poltergeist, and it's getting stronger and stronger every day. And it's because that person also has to have a psychic, family kind of tie. They got to have that in order to get that kind of poltergeist activity going on. It's good to have a nice family get together. So a lot of times in my dad's house, I would have strange dreams. And I would tell my dad, Dad, I had this dream. There's this somber music coming from a sonograph that's off to the side. And when you go down the stairs and as you're turning around, you come face to face to where they would put the coffin. Right a nice place, It's like, where they put the coffin and set their stuff up. Yeah, right in the living room. And I had that dream dozens of times. And I would tell my dad, yeah, my dad would go, so what would happen here? And I'd tell my dad, yeah, I would look at, I wouldn't, when I come up to the coffin, I'd wake up. And my dad goes, I have the same dream. And here my dad and me were having the same exact dream in this one house that I grew up in Holly, Michigan. So I was like, wow, that's just, that's pretty cool. So how do I look in my new t-shirt? Do I look okay? It's always good to reconnect. I'm looking forward to, maybe I should reach out further because I know my daughter goes on Facebook. So we'll see what happens. I don't know why she didn't reach out to me. But I am going to, I like these miniature ones. I would like to buy some more of these. The bigger ones just stink the room up too much. It just bothers me. But the miniature ones, it's like just enough. You know, you don't want to smell like you smoke a lot of weed like I do. This comes in handy. There we go. Then we can act like we're Buddhists for 5 seconds. No. Actually, I like the Buddhist way. That's why I gave up meat. I wanted to experience Buddhism, and I did, and it was really neat. Then I just, more or less, there's not many Buddhisms here, so you go back to, what my dad was. I remember the church that when I was 18, they were like congratulating all the people who were graduating of that year. Yeah. I want to get some pine smelling ones. I got ones that just smell too perfumey. It about kills me though. This one, oh, lavender. God damn. Man, I should put this in the bathroom. Yeah, you got a bad stink bomb in that bathroom. This lavender will take good care of that stuff. Woo-wee. It smells like, your ass done blow up. Like, oh, I am so sorry. I had that special chili cook-off. The one where I could power a car with if my butt could. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to put this in the bathroom. Oh, here's my other one. My other one's pretty good. Lavender is too much for me, but this one's called Spiritual. So I like the Spiritual a little bit better, but God, it's so, you want to almost crack it in half because it's just so much, you know. So we are pretty much almost done. I would like to say a prayer for everyone so everybody can be safe and that everyone be safe that is watching and future watching. May you make good choices. Thank you. May you mind your own business when needed to be. Amen. Well, I'm just putting it out there. For people like me, I know sometimes I need to be reminded, I do, where I go, oh, I'm in the wrong lane. Oh, let me put my turn signal on and get back where I should be. We all need a good reminder. And sometimes we need to remind other people, so yeah. But I'm happy I got my chittens. Oh, God. If you're not happy now, just wait. I plan on being real happy today. Part of my PTO. Here's to all my viewers. I hope that everything works out well. I just would love to share my love with everybody. Just, that's how much I get happy. I'm like, woo, yeah. I found, okay, I have a, I gotta get these replaced. They used to light up. I got it from, you see, a while ago, my friend's daughter was going to get married, and then China virus came, and he got real sick. But before that, they were going to have a summer evening wedding. And I'm thinking, can I have it with lighted up stuff? No. So I had money and stuff. I mean, Omega found lighted up even underwear. But okay, lighted up. I got a whole lighted up outfit. Kid you not. I got a whole lighted up outfit, including with this. And I remember when her mom, I would send pictures of me in the lighted up outfit, and her mom would go, oh yeah, I'm going to bring one too. So she was going to find a lighted up skirt. So we were already getting, I was getting a bunch of people together to buy lighted up. Yeah, you see where this is going, huh? And then the China virus hit. And her fiance was in the hospital. And he didn't get better. She got better and got released. And sadly to say, they never got married, and I never used any of this stuff. I got lighted up outfit. Never used. I should just, have a lighted up, like, hey, check this out. But I don't know. I think it's kind of racy. It's like, for like the evening wear, for like a wedding, type thing. Yeah, this was cool. This I used to have blinking. Oh yeah, and it's really nicely made, and I just, undo these four things and I replace the battery. So, but it does, it looks like this. I look like a hippie. Oh, like, for real. Okay, I'm, I'm the hippie. Hippy dippy whippy. I'm the hippie. Hippy dippy. Lippy. I don't know. Most my mom's friends that were hippies never talked that way unless they got really high. But when they were going out and doing like holding up signs and doing their protesting, they were never really high. I mean, they weren't like standing around smoking weed and then taking turns and getting high. No, they took care of business. Then when they got out of jail or whatever, they'd come back home, they'd smoke their weed, and that was, I never heard them ever. Any of my mom's friends that were hippies, they were pretty smart, you know, and they had, they knew how to make this. I used to make stuff comparable when I was younger because my mom's friends were hippies. They used to do that with real flowers. It was neat. I know how to tie-dye too. And they have tie-dye kits. That's pretty cool. Yep, and make candles. I got kits to make that too, just because I thought I would get bored. Boy, was I wrong. Mm-mm-mm. I really was. I have not been bored since I've gotten into Perump. Oh yeah, my life's been and I kid you not, the closest thing to I would say soap opera. you know I'm expecting you know different people from different soap operas to stop by. I don't watch the soap operas, so I don't know who's out there anymore. So it's like, yeah. Oh, you're not even looking at me, you're ignoring me. Oh, fine, Bobby. Bobby's like turning his back to me. He's like, I'm not talking to you. Cats, boy, when they need you, oh, they're loving you. I get home and he's meowing at the door. Oh, Bobby, Mommy's home. I get in the door. You miss me? And he jumps in my arms and he's loving me and stuff. 5 minutes later, that loving is gone and he's going to let you know. Ow! Oh, come on, you do too. Oh, you're giving me the whole back? Oh. Yeah, he's turning his back to me. All right. So let's enjoy some, oh, what is this called? Trying to find my weed. Oh, is that there? Oh, clunk, clunk. Oh, well. Hey, I found some beef jerky. Woohoo. It's beef jerky. Right here. Oh, it's a pre-roll. Alright. Oh. That was a pre-roll too. Where the terpenes are 27.39. Oh, this is nice. Something flower. Let me look. Where they get? Oh, that'd be the black one. Maybe paperwork. Garlic Sunday. Yeah, it was garlic Sunday. Garlic Sunday. Oh, yeah. Oh, that garlic Sunday is so good. It's like the terpenes really, you can really feel it. Well, I got deliciousness and everything. So I hope everybody had a great Easter. So I'll be sleeping by tomorrow night. So to go to work, to be there for Tuesday night, Wednesday. All right. Keep a prayer in your pocket and love in your heart. Omega.